All right, welcome back to Fox and Friends. The books your children are learning from could be filled with harmful inaccuracies. So how can you spot the agendas being pushed in the most common American textbooks? Joining us for our continuing series called The Trouble with Textbooks is Dennis Ibarra, author of The Trouble with Textbooks. Good morning to you, Dennis.
Good morning, Dave.
Well, you did write the book on it, so you know what you're talking about, needless to say. You spot a lot of inaccuracies. This morning we're talking about those in regard to religion. And the first one we're going to discuss comes from the book World Civilizations. Tell us what's wrong there.
Well, the authors are talking about Jewish contributions in the ancient times to the arts and sciences. And they really go out of their way to disparage Jewish contributions. We're not talking about Einstein and Nobel Prize winners here, but they definitely have an agenda to disparage the Jewish contribution.
Okay, the next one from World History, Continuity and Change. Tell us about the inaccuracy there.
Well, in this case, Moses claimed to have received the Ten Commandments on Mount Sinai. But on the other hand, the Quran is the holy book of Islam containing revelations received by Muhammad from God. So the biblical story is like a fable, but the wording of the Muslim beliefs is stated as historical fact. And the Constitution says that in schools, you have to treat all religions equally. There's a double standard here.
All right, Dennis. And another one in the book, The World, comes us in the chapter review quiz. What's the trouble with the world?
Well, in this case, it's a chapter review. The student is expected to answer true or false. Christianity was started by a young Palestinian named Jesus, and the expected answer is true. Now, Jesus in the Gospels is a Jewish rabbi who preached in Judea and Galilee, not Palestine, and this makes him into a distant cousin of Yasser Arafat and is in service of the Palestinian narrative, which says that Israel started all the wars, and Palestinians never committed any acts of terrorism.
I tell you what, Dennis, and the examples are everywhere, and they are all in your book, The Trouble with Textbooks. Thanks for joining us this morning. Good information for those parents out there.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's